So I am testing the GoPro Hero 9 audio just straight out of the GoPro camera itself. To kind of get a quality check, see how that sounds. And we're using the media mod. So the media mod is a little bit almost boxy, echoey kind of sounding. I recently heard there was an update that kind of like jacked with the media mod's quality of sound. But so I just kind of want to test it without the media mod and see how it sounds too. So I'm just gonna take my dog for a walk and hopefully get some good like feedback on what that sounds like. And everything is set to 4K, 30 frames per second. We're in linear horizon for stabilization, so we're gonna kind of get a look. But the issues I was having the other day with the orangey kind of color from the GoPro, I think I know why it was doing that. Like I still do some more tests to kind of see, because my skin tone is still a little bit punchy with the orange a little bit more than I like. But I think I know a way to get around that and fix that. And I don't have that problem when I'm outside. It's just like indoor lighting kind of throws it off a little bit. So like if I come right here by the closer to the screen, my screen door, I get that orange look again. But if I step back slightly and I can get some more of that natural daylight coming in from outside, my skin tones kind of regulate. So I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out. So right now we've got the GoPro mounted to our chest. So we're getting that point of view kind of look right there. I still need to work on my settings too. So like when quick mode, I can easily get that set up and ready to go. But for the most part, you know, I think the linear mode is just fine. I don't mind myself, even if you can hear me breathing really heavily. I've been having some weird allergies. As you can see, like the weather's beautiful out here and we got the sun right there coming in. It's about this sunset's about to happen. Maybe I can get the Mavic up in the air today for the sunset. You might see it if I have time to do that. Right now we're just taking the dog out. So during this walk, we kind of get a good idea, like, you know, slightly like how the horizon leveling works a little bit. See how much stabilization we're getting from the Type of Smooth 3.0, because it is just mounted to my chest. The GoPro is just mounted to my chest with a magnetic clamp, so it's not really braced anywhere. It's just on top of my jacket. Which, if you haven't seen the snap mods, they're amazing. It's a metal bracket for your GoPro. Snapmods.com. I've talked about them in a past video, but they're amazing. I can really just take the GoPro off the mount and just talk to you like this, and then when I'm done, I just took like seconds. Oh, I'm going to clean this up. You know, the one thing about my dog is she doesn't care where she goes to the restroom at. She just does it. I don't think you guys want to see that. So I haven't seen this footage yet, but I wonder how the color of the trees look out of the GoPro. I mean, obviously the sun's setting now, so we're getting we got some overcast, so there shouldn't be any harsh lighting. So I'm wondering how the trees look. I haven't seen the footage yet, so when I get back home, I'll look at that and kind of get an idea of like how the GoPro does and so, you know, slightly overcast and sun's starting to set. The greens aren't green like they normally are, but they're definitely, you know, leaves are starting to fall. And I mean, hey, it's October now. It's time to bust out the hoodies and jackets, right? So let's get a little bit closer to these trees. Look at that sunset coming in. It's amazing. Let's get a little bit closer to these trees and kind of see how the greens look. They look all right. It looked pretty good. Trees behind us, sunset again. Yeah, I think everything looks good. What is my dog doing? Quick, come on. She's always got her nose in something. That's where the squirrels hide their nuts. So let's get her back inside. I'm freezing. It's like 45 degrees, which I'm not used to right now. All right, so that was kind of a 2-in-1 special right there. We kind of tested out the Hypersmooth a little bit to see how the stabilization looked with just having a GoPro mounted right on top of my chest. And I kind of want to see what the colors look like outside. See if it was causing any like orange tint to my face. If it was making it oranges from the fall weather, like pop. And I want to see how the greens look too. So we kind of like mix and match a little bit just to, you know, get some ideas. We're still playing with this. It's still like early test runs. I'm going to have a full blown out review coming up soon where, you know, we're going to sit down, actually dive into it. But as I'm testing it out, like, why not show you guys, you know? Especially, you know, oh, sorry, 3, because I wanted to check the audio too. I'm sorry. But I just, you know, figured why not show you guys kind of that raw, like, what happens when I'm testing out products and, you know, what I'm doing, see if I can even use it, you know, see if it's even beneficial for my workflow before I take it out there in the job. So that's kind of what you're getting. Nothing crazy, nothing edited, nothing color graded. I mean, this is straight just, I recorded it, I clipped some of the clips and uploaded it. And that was it. Like, even that light behind me, like, I don't care about that right now because we're just testing this out. So biggest thing is we're testing audio without the media mod. I wanted to see if the greens popped and the oranges were still the same outside with the overcast daylight. And 2, I kind of want to see how Hypersmooth looked when I was just walking with the GoPro just mounted to my chest. All right, see y'all next time.